turn off. Got to turn off the sound on this one.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We're about to go live.
Yeah. So we got one person watching. Where's that sound coming from?
I don't know. We're about to go live on Scott's channel.
Okay, how's that?
Sorry, guys. That's
okay.
Okay. We're about to go live on Scott's channel. And we're going to talk about
I'm sorry,
shadow integration. That's okay.
Leave meeting.
I mean, he figured more out than I did. Okay. I'm going to mute myself.
Yeah, mute. There we go.
Okay.
All right. So we got Marguerite there. Hello, Marguerite. The echo. Yeah, we fixed it. Okay. Because we had Zoom going and this going at the same time. And so anyways, we're here. It is
we're
so
here.
hot.
I'm holding my phone. And
oh, you're holding your phone? See, I got hands free.
Yeah, I got one hand. Because I forgot I was doing it with my phone. So
okay, well let's keep this short because this was an experiment, and I just wanted to see what it'd be because it's cool. You've never done this before, cool. Right?
No, so now we can do this. This is fun. So we can simulcast. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to go over to Scott's channel, and I put it in Telegram, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So tell them the name of your channel just in case.
Oh, sure. Intuitive Insights in Tarot with Scott Yates.
There you go.
And, yeah. And so why are we here doing this today?
Honey? We're going to talk about shadow integration and what a shadow actually is.
Mm-hmm. So, and this came up because let me tell my quick little story here, which I was going to keep private. I wasn't going to make this something to talk about on YouTube because I thought it was more personal, it was more about me. But Honey had the idea that, well, you were able to intuit what actually happened was. So this was like a month ago, and it happened on a full moon day, by the way, too, Honey, which which is I think today. So this was about 1 month ago or 28 days ago.
Yeah.
And I'd done my live stream that morning. I talked about Saint Germain, and I was in a really good mood. I just felt really good about that show, even though it didn't get it wasn't a lot of views or anything. But I've got my pool set up, and it's my habit to around 4 o'clock every day, because it's so hot. And I get outside and I lay in my pool, and I've got this beautiful, beautiful view of the sky. And I'm listening to Lord of the Rings on audio. That's what I've been finding all these parallels between that book and what's happening in my life personally. And it's at the end of the book, and Faramir and Eowyn are back in Gondor. If you don't know the book, you guys got to go read this because it's not in the movie, this part. And they're recovering from their wounds in the battle the day before, and they're looking off to the east to Mordor. And Frodo's there. Frodo's just destroyed the ring, and Sauron had been banished. And so he was gone. The evil was gone. The shadow, that shadow was gone. And at that very moment, I was looking up at the sky, and I saw a cloud. And in my mind, I said, wow, that looks exactly like an eagle. And as soon as I thought the word eagle in the book, an eagle appeared over Eowyn and Faramir and said, the war is over. Sauron is defeated, or words to that effect. I'm paraphrasing. And I thought, wow, that was a powerful synchronicity, and it meant something, and it moved me. I felt something changed in that moment. And so I sent Honey a voice message, and I told her about it. And then, Honey, you can tell everybody what you told me.
I don't remember word for word what I said, but I think what I said is you resolved a parallel lifetime. And
That's
it was a dark parallel lifetime. So the shadow got to go home. And it feels very intense when that happens. And it's almost like, the eagle was a symbol of the shadow being free too.
Yeah, it's funny when you told me that. And you're right, you said resolved. That was the word you used, resolved. But when I heard it, I felt like it was a death or passing. And I don't know if that's correct. Is that what happened? So that right. So
Yep.
And why is this important for everybody to know now, Honey?
Because we're all dealing with our shadows right now. We're all going through this process. We're all integrating shadows into our oversoul. And it's a very important process of healing that we're going through. It's part of ascension. So all the souls have to be healed.
So a lot of people are
your soul,
and a lot of people
are doing
it. Yeah. Have you heard other people talk about? I mean,
Stacy, no, we're gonna go over to Scott's. We're gonna go over to Scott's.
Yeah, I'm trying to get there we go. That's trying to get us where we're at, like an you that looks better. So I'm wondering, are other intuitives or other people who are awake, have they had experiences like this? And I think it would come in the form of a synchronicity where something happens and then that was special. Have you, in your discussions, because you
I've had it. The thing is, most people don't realize that that's what happened.
Oh, right. I wouldn't have known if you hadn't told me. I mean, I knew it was something powerful, I felt, but I didn't know exactly what. And as soon as I heard you say that, I'm like, oh, yeah, that feels right.
Mm-hmm. It does.
And then
it's big. So Stacy is saying she's going to bring people over to this one, but maybe we should go over to yours.
No, well, wherever people want to watch. Okay, and there's another thing that I messaged you the other day that I saw that happened that I'm wondering if is part of this too. And I know you're holding your phone, so we're gonna end. We're gonna end this. So this last thing, and then I messaged you the other day. I told you that. Okay, well, I've been microdosing, right? Well, the other day I decided to go with a macro, and it's been 35 years since I've had an experience like this using mushrooms, and I was in my pool again, and now this time of year it's very hot and there are very few clouds in the sky, and the clouds that there are very wispy, and I saw from the direction to the east of me, I saw this very menacing dark cloud, but it didn't look like a cloud. It looked more like a shadow rising up from Bangkok area, and it didn't move like a cloud either. It moved like an amoeba. It would like send out a part of itself, and then the rest of it would follow, and then it would change direction by doing that. If you watch an amoeba move, and
like
I thought
collective,
right, almost
cloud,
a swarm, almost, and it was the sun was setting in the west, and it tried to go south, and I noticed this cloud in the shape of a chevron, a V shape like this. So it's almost like pointing too. And it was all lit up. That cloud was all lit up and bright and glowing, almost, and it had an angelic feel to it. And it was like ushering the shadow in a direction. The shadow tried to go south, and the cloud like cut it off and said, no, 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 you have to go east. And then I had the memory of the other day, there's an article that I saw 3 or 4 days ago. There was a mysterious fog in or smog in Bangkok. It was like this mysterious foggy smoke. I sent you the article, and nobody could figure out where it was coming from. They had all these theories, but nobody could figure it out. And it clicked to me that what I was seeing was, these shadow selves that were being, I don't know, expelled.
It happens a lot. It's been happening a lot, I think. Those like fogs. Yeah.
So I'm hoping that's like dark energy that's leaving because we're getting ready to make this transition.
It is, and I think it's like a collective. Like, so from a city, it's going to be big, because of all the people.
Right. That's what I was thinking. Okay, well, what do you say we go back to our normal?
We're gonna
way of doing things. So this was just kind of a new thing to try. Maybe also this will bring more people over to. So what we're going to do now, we're going over to my channel, and we're going to answer your questions. Okay, so if you have questions for Honey, and if you have any more questions about this concept of integrating our shadow selves, I did want to tell you, Honey, that you said something about us becoming more complete, right? And it made me think of that movie One with Jet Li.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I kind of did. I did feel, I don't know, like more, like, I don't know, more complete. So, anyways,
it's like Highlander.
Highlander. That's another one. Oh, and there's a new series out on Netflix that I just started watching last night that said the exact same thing, which blew me away. Because it's called Three Body Problem. And they said in that show last night, my mind was just blown, that when one soul dies in another parallel world, we get stronger or something like that. It was really wild. So anyways, Honey, let's say goodbye.
Okay.
We have a few people watching here, and come over to my channel, Intuitive Insights, for to have your questions answered.
Yeah. See you there, guys.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.